I just don't want to learn a new thing. I love learning things. I absolutely love learning things. But when you take my bones away, the structure of my learning, that hurts all my other stuff. That hurts all my productivity for everything, because now I have to learn this whole thing before I do anything else. But companies love to monopolize your time like that. The rise of gacha games and the shift to services like Game Pass mean every game that gets put in front of you is competing for your dopamine and your attention. If it can't win on both those fronts, you'll probably go play something else. We're seeing a change in the way games are viewed, because it used to be once you made the sale, that's your number. It's good. Now games are being judged by their playtime, which is a fantastic metric to look at for certain types of games, but not all types of games. I've played a bunch of indie titles that were only like 2 to 4 hour experiences that have been some of the most memorable gaming I've ever had, whether it be from a distinct art style, distinct gameplay type, or a really unique story. Before Your Eyes is a webcam-based video game where the scene changes every time you close your eyes. I only have 3.1 hours on that game, and I remember doing it all in one sitting, but I still remember that mechanic and that feeling of playing that game so well, because it was so different, it was so awesome. But I'm afraid that when judged by watch time, a game like that might not be considered. A game like that might be covered up by something more time-consuming in the game subscription model, where they're looking at how long you're playing the game to pay the developer. People love video games, and people love long video games, but they have to end. But if we keep encouraging this never-ending game model, we'll get these unsatisfying games that never end. There's something very satisfying about starting and finishing a story arc, having a nice beginning, middle, and end. If something never ends, it inherently can't stay satisfying. At some point, you will develop boredom for it. Even like hardcore World of Warcraft players get a little antsy if there hasn't been an expansion in a while. You just start running out of stuff to do, but it isn't over. Much like scrolling TikTok. The videos loop, you keep swiping, there's always another video. Unless you have the reins pulled in hard on yourself where you can pull yourself out of that and say, this is the end, that was a good video to end on, you may just lose an hour of your day to it.